Are we live?
Yes, we are live.
Yay!
Hey, everyone.
Hey, everybody. This is our first live stream. My first live stream. Bizarre's done live streams. Ooh, I'm going to have to remember which way to go with my direction.
I think it's always the opposite. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So it's always the opposite.
Yeah.
But, we decided that we're going to be doing reading sprints every single Sunday. So I just chill reading sprints where you can pretty much read whatever. I don't think we're going to really do a theme unless you want to. But yeah, just pick up a volume of manga. We're also going to be reading. We kind of did our. Hey, Tony, we were actually about to message you before because we were having difficulties. but we figured it out. We're going to be reading the last story in here together, which is. I didn't tell you beforehand.
Nope, you didn't. I need to go grab mine.
The Telltale Heart. Have you read that one yet?
Yes, I have, but I will reread it with you because I love Poe.
And then we are going to make it to, because we're buddy reading this together, volume 6 of Hell's. I about said Paradise Kiss. Hell's.
Not Paradise Kiss.
Not Paradise Kiss.
Definitely not.
Even though I'm sure that both of them are going to leave trauma on us.
Yes.
But yeah.
Trauma. I need to catch up with you because you read this yesterday. Yeah. And so you're going to read something while I catch up, right?
I'm going to finish this. I started on a live stream last week. So
perfect. Okay, I'm going to go grab my Poe now so that I don't have to grab it later.
Okay. Sounds good. What is everyone going to read?
I think we're just going to do like 20-minute sprints and then like 15 minutes of chat and then 20 minutes of sprints.
That sounds good.
Ooh, Parasite. Yes. I love the anime of Parasite. I haven't read the manga. I really want to especially get the like color edition of Parasite.
Oh yeah, I picked up the first volume in the hardcover sale.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wait and see if they have any more volumes. They normally have it around January, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I might buy another one. Oh, Peach Girl is so good.
Peach Girl is good. That was one of my favorites in high school.
Yeah, I just picked these up.
I love Skip and Loafer. I mean, I love Peach Girl. I need to read Skip and Loafer. It looks so cute. Oh my gosh. That's so cute.
I try to talk myself out of it.
You're like, no.
They were only $30 each.
What?
I know. So I'm just
I wouldn't have talked myself out of it either.
Yeah, I tried because I really enjoyed it, but I only read the first 4 volumes, and I'm like, can that justify buying figures if you've only read the first 4 volumes?
Hey, 4 is better than 1. There have been series where I've read the first volume, and I'm like, I need everything. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, I read the first volume, and I was like, I'm obsessed. I need to buy everything.
Yeah, that's why I'm not reading that one, because I know that I'm going to like go down a rabbit hole and just keep going.
Just wait until it's complete, and then find somebody who's selling it all.
Did you get the stalls? Like
I didn't. I bought them as they were coming out.
Okay. Did you want the stalls?
I want them now. Christy, from A Nerdy Book Life, she has the first stall and she's planning on buying the second one because we're buddy reading Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
Yeah.
And they're so cool. I'm like, oh, I always buy stuff as it's coming out and then I regret it because then they come out with box sets that look so cool. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
I should have waited.
Whenever you come in, whenever you come down, you need to bring like all that, like your manga, and then get more money from McKay's.
I know, I need to, especially with my most recent trade-in was crap.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. They gave me like I think it was like $1.15 per volume for my manga, and they were like $13 volumes.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. McKay's isn't perfect, but I think it gives you a little bit more than that. So for sure. Let's see.
Oh, the fragrant flower that blooms with dignity. I have read the first volume of that. I was doing a um volume one tryout with Shay at Shay Geeks Out, and that one was super cute.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
You get like $1.15 for manga, or you get better than that at half price books.
Wait, yeah, I thought right. Okay, but yeah, the used bookstore next to us is McKay's. So
Mhm.
which I've already banned myself from because every single time I go in there, I spend $300, like without a doubt, like every single time. I'm just like, I can't go in there, and like it's just so awful because like in my brain is like, if I go into a bookstore, I'm like, well, these books are going to be there next time I come in, so I don't need them. So
Mhm.
so I'm safe to go in a bookstore, but not
Used
McKay's.
bookstores though,
Yeah,
you're like, "This could be my only chance."
it is. It literally is. It's like my only chance to get anything because it's like especially if it's like out of print. I'm like, someone else is going to get it before I can come back. So
Yeah.
I need to get it now, and it's only $5. So and then next thing I know, my cart's full of $5 manga that, and then it's like
Yeah.
over $300.
I almost did that the last time when I went to Second and Charles and I traded in my manga. I like was grabbing so many different things off the shelves. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this manga like since I was in high school and here it is." And I was like, "I don't even know if I like it. Stop picking stuff up." Like, oh.
Yeah, I have to sit. I have to drop my manga off, and then I go like grab something to eat, and then I come back.
Yeah.
I don't even go to the manga section because I'll spend everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I won't
Yeah.
even get like any cash for it or anything.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I also started looking lately, I remember what other people are looking for. Like if anybody mentions something like, "Oh, I'm trying to look for this," I'll start looking for manga that they're looking for so that I can like pick it up for them. Oh man,
oh
it's
yeah.
not good. So, Tony and everybody else who's on here, we have to just group decide to if we're getting rid of our manga, we just need to sell it to each other for like half off cover price instead of selling it to these bookstores that give us basically nothing.
Yeah, for real.
Like I will pay half price. That's what I go to used bookstores for is to buy manga for half price. I'd rather be paying half price to one of my fellow manga people than getting like less than $2 per volume from a bookstore, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. So one of my friends that lives in another state, what we used to do, but we stopped doing it, but like we would go to our used bookstores in our state, and then
Mhm.
like we would like video each other,
Mhm.
and like whatever volumes like I saw at hers, I would just send, like I would just PayPal her the money, and then she
Yeah.
would get it for me, and then I would do the same for her, and yeah. So I mean that's actually very dangerous because it was like I was like shopping at like multiple used
We're like
bookstores, like
shopping in multiple states without leaving
yeah,
your house.
exactly. Yeah, it was bad, very bad. But I mean, I got so many like volumes that I would have never, found out in the wild.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it was so much fun. But I definitely don't need to be doing that for a while. Maybe
When we
next year.
all have buckets of money, we can all just video chat each other and be like, "Hey, do you need any of this manga?" Bigger sets on eBay. Yeah. Yep. No, I totally agree. That's why recently when I was selling a bunch of manga, I just took a picture of everything I was selling instead of having to list like volume 1 of this or volume 1 and 2 or volume 1 through 3 or whatever, because it's a lot easier to just do an entire set.
Yeah, for sure.
Personal opinions on the anime and manga series of Boys Over Flowers. I have not read or watched Boys Over Flowers, so I have no opinion. Besides, it
Um,
looks pretty.
it, I actually got all the anime on DVD at McKay's. I haven't watched it yet. I got it years ago, and I don't
Mhm.
know why I spent so much money on it. But like, it was like one of those like out of print things that I knew like if I didn't grab it then. And then I slowly collected some of the volumes, but I haven't read it either. They're just sitting on my shelf.
You haven't read
Um,
or watched it either?
no, but
Uh,
I have all the anime. Like it comes in like the like 10 DVDs. Um,
mhm.
they just look so neat. It's more like a collector's item, which I know that's like unpopular in the manga community to just collect things for collectors, but I will eventually watch it. But you on the Shonen Jump, which is weird, on the Shonen Jump app, you can read all of Boys um Boys Over Flowers on the app.
Maybe I need to read it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can read it over there. And they also have Boys Over Flowers like second season or something like that.
Oh.
And it's a shojo, but it's on the Shonen app, so I'm kind of confused.
I mean, if it's free to read, I'll read it. What do you think about it, Samuela? I
Yeah.
hope that's how you pronounce your name. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah,
I'm horrible at names. I'm telling everybody this right now. I'm
I am
so,
too.
so bad at names.
That's why I haven't said your name yet, because I was like, I'm gonna butcher it. So
I think it's Samuela.
that name's actually really pretty.
But I think we're gonna start our sprints in like a minute-ish
Yeah.
so that we can have like a good starting point, ending point, whatever. For all those OCD people like me who's like, okay. Oh, it's not your favorite? Oh man. See, and rereading Peach Girl, it's not my favorite either, but it's so like nostalgic for
Nostalgic.
me. And
Hmm.
the art is just I love the art of Peach Girl.
Yeah.
So
Mo-
I'm sure Boys Over Flowers would be the same for me. It would be like, I love the art, but the
yeah.
story, But I would still try it anyways.
Yeah. Marg and me actually just buddy read Peach Girl last year, and
Uh-huh.
I haven't read it since I was in high school. And
Mhm.
I used to love it in high school.
Ooh, and I just realized this is set for
It's 8 o'clock. We were talking about Peach Girl when we returned.
Yep. Here we go. Sorry.
I'm impressed you figured out the timer.
I'm I'm like, and it's probably not gonna show because I don't know how to add it to everybody's, but the timer is started now.
Okay. ready to go.
Did you hear it? Well, our first sprint is over. That was 20 minutes. And I might not have unmuted it in time to hear the little meow. Eventually, I'll figure out how to put it on the screen so everybody can see as the time is going down. But hey, Rob, am I reversed right now? I don't know how to tell. I guess I am. No, I don't know how to tell if I'm reversed or not. I feel reversed because if I go this way to say Bazaar's over here, he's actually not. He's over here. So that makes me feel like I'm in reverse. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we reversed.
So I told everybody I'm reading Hell's Paradise Volume 5. I got about halfway through it in that 20 minutes. And Bazaar, what were you reading?
I don't even know how to say it, but it's about gay vampires.
I'm reading Gay Vampires. I don't know how to pronounce that either.
Yeah, it's actually it's not good, but it has its funny parts. Like, this guy is pretty much just his like food source, and he's like, "Well, I can be your food source," and then the next day he sends him his insurance card.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really fun. So I was like laughing really hard on that. But yeah, I'm enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah.
I haven't found a like one that I really love by the older June
The
April
June
yet.
or
Yeah, like the
yeah.
bigger size one. I haven't found one that I like absolutely loved yet. So
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I have any June that I like. I'm like, I can't see. All my gay stuff is back here. Is this June? I think this is the only June one that I like, or that has been a favorite. And
I actually had that one, so I'm gonna try that one.
yeah, it's a collection of short stories, and I just really like this artist. Okay. And it has like, it's not just BL, it's like LGBTQIA, everything. And so, yeah. But I really like it, and I like the artist, and I think they do really well with like short stories and making them feel like you don't necessarily need more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'll definitely read that
I
one.
think this is the only June that I still own. Oh, okay. Not reversed. You can see the title. I mean, I guess that's a good thing if you can see the title properly.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah. Wait, is but mine's the opposite one, right?
No, yours is the correct direction.
Correct.
Like I
Okay.
could read it if I could pronounce it. Yeah.
Hey, Christina.
Good for editing, Tony. I don't know how to do the Pomondo kitty, whatever. I don't know how to like put it on the screen for you guys. So I just had it in a different tab. Counting
But we're
down.
gonna figure it out, right?
I'm gonna figure it out. I promise. We're gonna start doing this.
And then you're gonna teach me how to do it.
Yes, we're gonna start doing these sprints every Sunday, and we're going to be hosting them on both of our channels. Screen share on the bottom. On the bottom of the cat page.
There's let's see. I actually saw where you could share the screen, but then the only thing is I don't know how much of this like, what if you accidentally like share something else? You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's right there. It's
Settings. Present.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I will do that for our next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's the present and then screen share, and then I'll have the kitty full screen so that everybody can see it. And I'll try to figure out how to do it in a way where You don't have to see all my million tabs open on my computer.
Yeah, that would be what I would be scared
Hey,
of.
Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Oh, there was a kitty. Did I just do that again? Oh, yes, I did. I just started at 20 minutes again. I promise we'll do better. This is the first time.
This is trial and error.
Don't jinx me, Rob. I'm doing my best.
I think you're doing an amazing job.
Choose the specific tab to share. Okay. So hopefully it will just be that tab and then you won't see all my. I mean, I don't have any embarrassing tabs. You can only see icons on the top. And none of them are Pornhub, so
Well,
I'm good.
This isn't my computer, so I don't know what will pop up. I have no idea.
This is mine. It's my computer with my account. It's all my tabs.
This is not my computer.
Yeah.
I do not own a computer.
No Fansly, no OnlyFans open on my computer either. But yeah, so we're going to be doing this every Sunday. We're probably in the future, we're going to be hosting on the Manga Sprint Squad channel, and then it'll also be streaming on each of our channels as well once we figure out how to do that. So,
but right now you have to pay for. They made it to where you have to pay to put it on 2 different channels.
Yep, exactly.
StreamYard.
So,
but yeah, so yeah, I was going to talk about kind of like what you were saying with Beach Girl before we went on the sprint.
Yeah.
After I reread it, I did not realize how toxic it was until
yeah,
read of it, and then so I love rereading stuff from like stuff that you read in like middle school and high school, and you just didn't pick up on all the like. Yeah, I read like all of Peach Girl Change Apart, all of it, and then I reread it
I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't know.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, when you said that, I was like, okay, we're just going to keep moving.
I mean, what?
What? Yeah, I know, Mog. I don't know why you said anything. I was just like, let's just
pay no attention to the woman on the screen. Maybe I'll just delete this stream once we're done.
It's just like
so only the people who are currently watching will ever know.
Well, you if you want, you can actually make it not go to your channel because you have to
or set it to private or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said it's fine.
My bad. Anyways, Peach Girl and reading old manga that.
Surprise.
Yeah, there's a lot of older manga series that I'm like, oh, I loved that one, and then I reread it and I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
what was I reading?
Yeah, I think it was volume 6, The Peach Girl, but I read volume 6 and I threw it across the room. I was laying in my bed and I literally just flung it. I was so mad. Like I have not had that reaction to where I actually threw a volume before.
Yeah.
But it was yeah. It was not going to ruin it, but it's pretty much just because someone is being awful to you does not give you the right to be awful back to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, not be nice to them, but they just took it way too far.
Yeah.
And I just threw that volume right across the room. Oh yeah, Say, which I haven't read Say's story yet. It's like a 3 volume. I still need to read that.
I refuse to read it because hi.
Because you think she
is it Capricia?
Because you think that she might get justification?
Because I don't want her to have justification. I'm like, she's a bully. She does not she's so toxic to everyone around her.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want her to have like what do they call it? Like a redemption arc or whatever. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
nope, I just want to keep hating you. I don't want to forgive you. Because that's one of like my big pet peeves when it comes to manga is like the bullies get to just be best friends at the end. They're like, oh, it's okay. Like, and that's why I won't read. What is it that just came out recently? The Kimi ni Todoke other story or whatever that people are reading. I'm like, isn't that about the chick who was a bully? I don't want to read that. Yay, Mark's with me. Don't give the bullies another chance because I'm petty.
What I don't understand about stories is that you can change and you can be a better person without having the other person even forgiving you. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys
Yeah.
don't have to be friends
Yeah.
to you for you to be a better person. Like you can burn that bridge and move on, and you can still be a better person. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
So it's like, I never understood that.
Like, I do think that there are, yes, Kimi ni Todoke soulmate. That one, I'm like, I don't know. I'm good. I don't need a story about some bully who was being dumb in the first series. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's just one of my pet peeves in manga. I feel like I don't know, because in books, I feel like when there are redemption arcs in books, it's not like they have to do some real changes, and some real development and lots of forgiveness and whatever. At least in the books that I like, and it's not just like, "I'm sorry, I was mean. Somebody was mean to me when I was little, and so then I was mean to you," and it's like, "Okay. Now we're friends. Yay!"
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, but kind of like what you said. I mean, I will always keep that in my collection just because it's so nostalgic. You know.
Yeah, yep.
Um, yeah. There's like 5 series that no matter what, I will just always like. Mars is one of them. Which I don't know. I haven't reread that one in a while, so I don't know if that one will hold up or not. But I don't remember it being so toxic. So
I really like Mars, and I don't think it's toxic. I can't think of anything in it that was toxic
okay, good. And then
that I
I
can
needed
remember.
to do a reread of Fruit Baskets. So,
I need to do a reread of it too. We should do it together.
yes, yeah. I'm thinking of getting like slowly collecting the omnibuses and like reading it that way
Yeah,
because I have the singles and
I'll have the singles too.
yeah, I've always wanted because I heard that the translation is better in the
In Omnis.
yeah. So, but yeah, if you want to do a buddy or do that, definitely. Um, did you want to start it in January?
Yeah,
No.
heck yeah.
Okay.
I'd totally be up for that. Wolf
Because
Girl
my
and
TBR for the next 2 months is crazy.
but yeah, no, that's totally fine. I have a bunch of stuff that I need to get to. Wolf Girl and Black Prince. I swear I watched the anime for that and didn't read the manga, and I didn't care for it. And so when the manga came out, I was like, but I haven't ever read Playful Kiss. I don't think I've even heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one either.
So, yeah. What did everybody read? What are we all doing? What are we going to be doing tonight? You guys don't have to read if you don't want to during our like sprints. You can do whatever you want. We're just going to be reading.
Oh, that scared me. I thought it said 8 o'clock. I thought it said 8:30, but it's only 6:30.
What are you talking about? It's 4:34.
I'll be sure to tell my coworker. I'm
The light
playing on someone
difference.
else's time.
Let's see.
Hey Tony, are you reading Perfume yet?
She's editing her video.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of done with this. Wait, where is it? I don't even know what's that. I probably already threw it away. I don't know what's that. It literally was right in front of me. Where did it go? I didn't move.
It doesn't want to be read.
Oh, it's right here. I'm kind of done with this. I
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I should finish it because I only have that much left. So I'm gonna finish it.
You're so close. No, I'm the DNF queen. Like, I will DNF things so quick and unhaul things so quick, as we
Oh
have seen.
yeah. So in this one, they refer to each other as queen and queens, and I'm like so confused because they identify as like male. So I'm like wondering if the author is just being like queen, like royalty, but I'm like picturing like a whole bunch of gay guys hanging out and being like queen, like that's what I'm picturing
I'm
in
like,
my head. So
do they do drag?
no.
Yeah.
So it's throwing me off. I don't know why they're calling each other queens. It's funny.
I'm the DNF queen. There's no time to read bad books. There's so many other books that I want to get to, even stuff that's on my actual shelves. I just there's no time.
Yeah, especially if something's like just like okay, it's like I don't care to finish it.
Yay!
Oh, I
Are you
really
liking
like
it,
that
Rob?
one.
Hey, Mike.
I really like the touring around the apocalypse one. I only read volume one though. But
Yeah.
have you read that one?
I need to collect. I have the first one, but I need to collect the more recent ones. But I've been going on that buy ban for all my money woes.
Yeah.
But I read when I can. I'll read it like in the store because I'm cheap like that, and I don't get embarrassed just having a stack of manga and reading it all, and then putting it all back and leaving the store.
I feel awful. I feel like I'm stealing it. So
You're not taking it out of the store.
well,
You're not reading fan subs.
what well, I'm also weird too because it's like I'm trying to get out of the mindset where I can watch anime. Like I have to own the anime to be able to watch it. And I need to break that. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like I'm stealing it if I'm watching it, even on a streaming service I paid for it. I don't know why, but I'm like yeah, I need to break that. So it's kind of the same thing in the store. The last manga I read in the store, I was like completely broke. I bought it now, but I went to the store and read my girlfriend's child volume 2.
Yeah.
It left volume 1 left on a cliffhanger, and I like ran to the store and I was like, I don't care. I'm reading this right now.
Yeah.
I read volume 2, and then but yeah, it was so good.
When I come visit, I'm gonna force you to read at least one manga in each bookstore that we go to.
Oh Lord,
Be like, you have to read one and not buy it.
I'm
I'm gonna
I'm
break
gonna like
you.
I'm gonna like sneak off and be like, I have to go to the restroom, and then you'd be like, where did you get that? Where did you get that bag?
I'll chase you in the bathroom. I don't care. I want to read Girls Last Tour. That is one that I really want to pick up and read. I think I would really like it. I do.
Yeah, the first volume was really fantastic, but
I don't know. I never see it in our barns, so
yeah, it's
I
not
don't know if it's
in
out of
my
print
barns,
or
but
if it's
it's in my Books a Million. I feel like Books a Million has like keeps up with the manga better, to be honest. But the Books a Million's like 30 minutes away, so I hardly ever go there.
Yeah. No, that's one I want to pick up eventually.
I love anything about like end of world apocalypse.
I really like apocalypse stuff, and I really like isolation stories where it's like a small, either a single person or a small group of people, and they're like extremely isolated. I love those.
Yeah, me too. I'm the same way.
Have you read Quintessential Quintuplets?
No, I
No,
I
I
don't
haven't
know.
read that one
I don't
either.
know if that would be my thing.
I don't know if it would be mine either. I feel
The
like I've only liked a couple like harem type stories,
Tenchi,
and
Tenchi.
they've been no, they're not etchy. So like this is my number one reverse
Do you,
harem
do you want to know
series.
something really funny? Is I was about to mention that one next.
I like this one.
That
I
one
don't
is
care if everybody else
fantastic.
doesn't. So many people won't read this because this has the trope where the big girl gets skinny, and people are like, "Oh, that's so rude." It's basically saying that girls aren't attractive when they're big. Okay, but the person she ends up with loves her when she's big and when she's skinny, and the entire series she's going back and forth between gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, and just how the people around her treat her different. Like I love this story. Like I relate to it because I've been a big girl and I've been a little girl, and people treat you different. They really do. And so this is like my favorite harem series. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, I love it. Have you watched the anime too?
I did watch the anime. Have you read the manga as well? Because the manga goes way farther than the anime does.
I think I got to volume 5 in the manga. So I
You
didn't
have
read
to
it.
finish the manga. Finish it.
I will. It was back in the day when I some odd reason when I first like 7 years ago I never finished manga. I don't know what it was, but I would start it and I never finished it. It's not me. It's
Oh, the summer Hikaru died. That one is another one that I really like. Totally not harem. Um, I hope you come back, Tony. I think we're gonna be on for another 45 minutes, hour. I don't know. How long do you want to be on?
I have to be at work at 9, so that's all I know.
Okay. What time is it now? I don't know what
Oh,
time
it
it is.
is. I think it is 6:42.
Okay. We'll be on for a little while. Thanks for joining us, Tony.
See you in a second. But yeah, I've only read the first volume to the How do you say that? The
The summer Hikaru died.
he he Hikara Hikara.
Robert does that. He just makes up words in the middle of stuff. You just have to.
Oh, is that not how you say it?
No, it's
Oh,
Hikaru. It's the summer Hikaru died. Where is it? I
hey
have it on my
Robert,
shelf.
I get confused enough. You don't have to. You don't have to try to confuse me.
He's like, ha ha ha. Let me spell it really crazy.
And I'll believe anything you say too. So it's like I'll be like, oh, is that how you?
Yeah, his like touring in along during the apocalypse. It's after. It's touring after the apocalypse.
See, and I even read it, and I wouldn't have even have like I wouldn't have corrected it in my head either.
Yeah. Host Club. Yes. Given. I love Given. I want to watch the anime really bad because I've heard that the music in the anime for Given is top notch.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
just finished. I just finished the anime now. This
good.
year.
Did you like it?
Like the manga was just okay for me. So and then now that I watched the anime, I'm like obsessed, and I want
Yeah.
like all the merch. But now the merch is like out of print, and I'm like, ah,
No, I hate that.
really? Yeah. Which I hope they do a re-release because it's so popular, and they just finished the manga. You would think that they would do a re-release.
Yeah. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Are you leaving, Rob? Or are you just sending hearts?
I,
Also, okay, I know that people do hearts different now. I don't know how to do other. Look at me struggle. I'm like, this is a heart. This is how I do a heart. I can't do the.
wait.
How is the
Really?
other one that people
I
do
don't
now?
know. What are you doing?
I don't know how people do hearts now.
And I have
It's
no
like
idea what
with
you're
your
talking about.
middle finger or with your thumb or something. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I need to watch. I need to watch Given.
Okay, so it wasn't just me because like that one like everyone loved. I think it. I get sometimes I got the characters confused in the manga because
Yeah.
some they looked a little bit similar, so sometimes I would get them confused and I have to go back. But then in the anime, I could tell them all apart. So,
Yeah, I feel like they had side characters that looked like the main characters
mhm,
in the manga, where you're like,
exactly.
"Wait a second,
Yeah,
are you one of the main characters or are you one of this like side random
yeah,
characters?"
exactly. Like, yeah, that's where I'd get confused was on the side character, and with the yeah, I would think it was the same one for like a split second, and I'll be like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, this is the heart I'm gonna give you, Rob. This is the only one I got. Can't do any of the other weird ones. I can't even think of how they do it even. Like, I know they do it. Oh, I could do this one. The Korean 사랑해. I can do that one.
Yeah, I used to read in the bookstore all the time, and my my parents would drop me off at I don't know if y'all remember Borders bookstore,
Yes.
and they had like the cafe. I would sit and I would read like, and back then, like, remember Tokyo Pop was like this, like Tokyo Pop had all the manga, like,
Yep.
and you would pretty much just see Tokyo Pop and maybe like a couple sprinkled in there of other
There'd be
publishers.
like a couple Viz or CMX. Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah, something like that. And I would literally sit there for hours and hours and just read so like even though I don't own all the older Tokyo Pop ones, I've pretty much read like every single one of them. Just like I would sit
Yeah.
there for hours reading. And of course, like in your middle school, you can't really afford to buy manga, so if you don't have no income, so
Yeah.
except it's like Christmas and birthday, that's it. And then sometimes um but back
I'd
then I
use
would like
my
never.
lunch money.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And like,
I'm like, I don't need to eat.
well, no, I would do the same thing. So my parents would give me like some money to go to the mall to get some food. They'd be like, you better get food with this. You need to eat. No, I didn't get food. I got manga.
Yeah. Yeah, that was me. I'd like sometimes share food with my friends, and then I would
Yeah,
just like pocket my extra money for manga later.
yeah. Well, in my mind, food was such a waste. It's like I didn't see it afterwards. I'm like food's such a waste. Like I don't need to eat. But manga, I'll always have this volume.
I feel like it's not tangible after you eat it, it's just gone.
Yeah, exactly. So like that was like my thought process. Like, and then now I think I love food just as much as manga. So it's just like,
Yeah. It's
if
weird,
not more, to be
like,
honest.
when you're younger, you're like, "Meh, food," and then you get older and you're like, "Oh, food." I'm such a foodie now.
Right? Me too.
So, on my, book channel that I have, one of my friends, book lover Laura, she calls herself a drink goblin, and I was like, "That is me." I just love drinks of all kinds, and like, not even alcoholic drinks because I don't drink alcohol because of my medication, but like teas, coffees, boba, mixed like Sodalicious and Swig and Fizz and all of those like places. Oh man, I'm like all the drinks. I could just drink all day.
Yeah, yeah. Like I know, like I watch blogs and stuff. It's like someone has like a coffee, a water, a tea, like a hot coffee, a cold coffee, all at the same time. I'm like, yes.
Yep. Right now I'm just drinking tea because I'm getting sick.
Yeah, I normally don't like soda, but they had like a deal on this Baja Blast, and I love Baja Blast. I try not to get it, but I like don't drink like Pepsi or Coke or anything. But this is like this is like a drug. I
Yeah.
swear.
There are two soda. I don't drink soda either. There are two sodas that I have the hardest time passing up, and it's Baja Blast and the like coconut Dr. Pepper, whatever that just came out.
Ooh, I would love that because I what I like to do is I like to put uh, coconut rum and Baja Blast together.
Mm,
Oh, I know you can't drink, but that is like that's peak flavor right
that
there.
sounds amazing.
Oh, it is. Like I love anything coconut. I actually tried the coconut Pocky for the first time the other day. They
Mhm.
had it at Five Below. It
Mhm.
was heaven on earth. It was like chocolate and coconut. Oh,
You're making me hungry and thirsty.
I want a pina colada.
I used to drink soda a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And it was one of the first things that I
Yeah.
stopped drinking because my doctor basically was like, cut out soda and blah, 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 problems will go away. And I never drank alcohol. I got diagnosed with Graves' disease when I turned 21. And so, like, right when I was able to drink, they were like, oh, and you shouldn't drink alcohol. So I never drank alcohol. I have never had alcohol before. And soda, I used to be like everyday soda all the time. And now I'm
It's
like,
just
oh, no soda. But every other drink that there is, I will drink it.
yeah, I love bubba
And
tea
if I
now.
could drink alcohol, I would,
Yeah.
because there are some drink like virgin drinks wherever I go to the bar. I'm DD all the time. But if I go to the bar or the club with any of my friends, I'm DD and I'm just like virgin drinks. I'll drink all the fruity flavored whatevers.
Yeah.
But Christina, I keep looking at your comment and I keep forgetting to say anything. Yes, read your manga before you buy it, because there is manga buyer's regret all the time. I used to have that. I would be like, oh, this manga looks so good. And I would buy it and I'd bring it home and then I'd read it and I'd be like, well, there's $14 that I could have spent on a manga that I actually wanted.
Yeah.
So read
Uh,
manga in the stores.
I normally don't have
Bizarre.
buyer's regret, but I will say I bought all of Blade of the Myrtle, all of them. And I hate that series. Do you like it?
I haven't read it. It's on my list because I want to read Vagabond first. Because
I
I
like
told
it.
myself, I was like, I need to read Vagabond and then Blade of the Immortal. Wow. Blah, blah, blah.
It
Blade of
was
the Immortal is next on my list.
it was just too much for me.
Yeah.
It was just too. It was
Like
like
violence, gore, like.
yeah, like in Vagabond, like the thing that happens that's a little bit too much for me is in Omnibus 4.
Uh-huh.
So I already got attached to the characters and the story before something happens. So
Mm-hmm.
I was more okay, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But in Blade of the Immortal, the thing happens in the first volume. And I was just and it just and I try to continue it and go on. I'm just like, I can't get
Yeah.
past it. I tried. And then I was thinking like I want to watch the anime, but I'm like, no, that I think like seeing it like in color, like on screen, I'll like it would be even worse.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I don't know. They're really pretty, like the omnibuses of Blade of the Myrtle. They're like all the colors. They're so pretty. So I do
Well, and
like
the art is
oh
fantastic.
yeah.
It's
And I
got
mean,
great
a
art.
lot of people love it. So it is,
Yeah.
and it was not that it was bad. It's like I love a revenge story. It's pretty much like a revenge story. And
Hmm.
I think I would love it if I could get past what happens in the first volume. But I don't
Hmm.
think I ever will. So,
Yeah. No, I
so
get you.
yeah,
So, do we want to do another 20-minute sprint in a minute from
I
now?
do, but I don't. Yeah, I do need to finish this one. I'll just
You
send it
got to
back.
finish it so I have time to catch up to you so that we're on the same volume of Hell's Paradise, because I slacked. I was a
Well,
slacker.
don't feel bad because I read the first 3 volumes at like the night before, and then I still had the fourth volume to read before the sprint on Friday. And so I was there like as people were talking about getting ready for the show, I was there like trying to read volume 4 so I could read volume 5 for the green cover. And I made it just in time, but I was about to be like, I'm just going to cheat and just read this first.
Yeah. Yes. Hot minute. Like a butterfly. Oh, it's on an app? I didn't know that it was on an app. I have the first 6 volumes of Like a Butterfly, and that I'm unfortunately hauling just because I really like it. It wasn't a favorite for me, and I needed money. I'm actually doing a lot better. I got everything paid for that I needed to. So thank you to everyone for helping me out. Um, but I'm still gonna unhaul a little bit more just so I can have a cushion. But but it's a good manga, and I hope you like it. And now we can see if I can get the kitty on the screen. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, and the time isn't even right.
Money bags.
I'm so good at this. Okay, share screen. Screen sharing. Oh, just kidding. It's going to give me a whole list of things.
Sorry, I hear my dogs.
Oh, you're good. There's the kitty.
Oh, sweet.
Did it work?
Yeah. Okay. So are we?
Sweet. Okay. So
We're still
we'll talk to you guys again in a little less than 20 minutes. Did that little meow work for everyone?
Yes, I heard it.
Okay. I'm gonna stop this because we don't need such a short break. We're a little too chatty for that.
Sorry.
There we go. That's not bad. I think chatting is fun. I'm all caught up. I finished my volume.
Good. I finished this, and then I went and made a cup of coffee. It was great.
Coffee. What's your favorite kind of coffee?
I'm not picky. Any kind.
Anything?
Something with caffeine. So I'm on this Kit Kat creamer kit.
Kit Kat creamer?
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, that sounds good. I am a creamer-aholic. I can drink coffee just like straight coffee, but I love the different creamer flavors you can get, and so I'll put creamer in my coffee just because it has like all these different flavors and not
Yeah, me
necessarily because I
too.
need it in my coffee.
I mean, I'm not bashing anyone, but I can't do creamer and sugar too. Like that's just too sweet.
Oh, I can't do both.
But I know a lot of people that put like sugar and cream in there, and I'm like, no, like
Yeah.
one or the other. So, and I mean, it depends on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I like just coffee with a little bit of milk, and that's it. But other times I like creamer in it. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yay for housework and laundry.
I also let my dogs out as well. So
I have a dog door, so I don't have to let my dogs out. They just go out
nice,
whenever they want.
nice.
I actually had to cut a hole in the side of my house to put in the dog door because our like doors to the outside of the house, like that go out
Yeah,
to the outside. I don't know why that sounded weird to me. They're all made out of like metal, and so you can't just like cut a hole in it to put a dog door in. So we had to cut a hole in the whatever.
oh, that's weird.
Hazelnut creamer is for the unwashed. Why? Why hazelnut specifically?
I actually like hazelnut.
So do I. Hazelnut hot chocolate is my favorite hot chocolate.
I don't think I've ever tried that.
It's
Hazelnut hot
so
chocolate.
good. No, it's not. Amaretto hot chocolate is my favorite. Hazelnut
I
is my second favorite.
I just discovered this this is gonna make me sound like an alcoholic, but I went to this this place downtown with some of my friends, and like it was like a slushy bar.
Uh-huh. Don't unsub, Rob. I need you.
it it was it's like an alcoholic slushy bar, and so I mixed pina colada and flavor like slushy with amaretto pineapple.
Hmm.
Oh my god, it was the best thing I've ever had in my life.
That
It
sounds
was
amazing.
it was so good, like the two like amaretto pineapple and then the pina colada mixed together with like heaven on earth.
That sounds fantastic. All of those. Maybe she does. Debating on doing a doggy door. What kind of dogs do you have? Ooh, French vanilla is good.
Yeah,
Oh,
French
no
vanilla is such a
bueno, type
classic.
2 diabetes. My nephew has type 2 diabetes.
Yeah,
So
I was borderline, and my doctor said I need to lose weight, so I lost 30 pounds. So hopefully now I don't have it. But so I actually see him on Tuesday, so we'll see.
fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Yeah, my nephew just recently got diagnosed with diabetes and he's 10, I think, 10 or 11. And it's been just a crap storm, you know what I mean?
sugar is so good.
I don't know what I would do if I ever became diabetic for whatever reason, because I know that like type 1 is autoimmune, right?
I don't even know, but it was yeah. So I had to lose weight, so I got on that like that diet pill, whatever that gives you like energy,
Mm.
and then started walking every day, 6 miles.
I still cannot believe you do 6 miles a day.
Yeah, well, like when I first started, I set my timer for like 30 minutes. I could barely do 30 minutes, like
Hmm.
barely. Like it was like I died, and then now I can do like 3 hours, easy, like without
Yeah.
panting or nothing. So, yeah, I go about 3 hours a day. And I don't know, and I love it too, and it helped my anxiety and everything. So
Yeah.
I definitely
That's
recommend
good.
walking, and just start out slow, and then just add like more time on, and then
It's
I mean,
so sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's weird because like I can't just going walking around.
Yeah,
I it's like 30 minutes and I have to come home. But if I go hiking, I could go hiking all day. Like pack 2 meals,
yeah,
leave right after breakfast, go hiking. I'll just walk in the mountains
yeah,
all day long and not need a break. But if it's like in the city for whatever reason, I have to it's like I don't know if I get bored or like if I just
yeah. I have to have some sort of like I'll bring my phone with me and I'll like watch stuff on it.
uh-huh.
So like I'll watch movies and like TV shows and stuff, and then I'll also like read manga on the app as I'm walking. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I definitely keep myself entertained. And then sometimes what I do that really helps me is like I'll like pick out like a good like show that I'm addicted to, and I'm only
Yeah.
allowed to watch that if I'm walking, and then it motivates me to walk. Let's see, I have
Staffshire, bully make mix, and a red nose pit bull. I love bullies and pit bulls. I don't know what a Staffshire is though. I'm gonna have to look that up. I just love animals in general. I like them all.
well, congratulations on losing weight.
Yeah. I'm also 143 pounds. I went to the gym yesterday and that's how much I weighed. Twins.
My goal weight is 200, and I'm down to. I started out at 247, and now I'm at 216. So I have 16 more pounds to go.
Hell
So
yeah.
my goal is to lose it in the next 2 months. So by January, I'm on track.
Oh, you could do it.
But my favorite candy of all time is actually a new one now. It's those nerd clusters. You tried
Oh,
them?
that have like the Laffy Taffy in the middle and the nerds on the outside?
Yeah, yeah. It's like sweet on the inside and then like the nerds on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's like so addicting. I can eat like the whole entire bag in one sitting.
I'm a sour candy girly. Any sour candy, not sour hard candies, but like sour gummy candies. If it's sour
Do
and
you
it's
like those?
gummy.
Do you like those cherry ropes?
Cherry ropes?
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't think I've ever heard of cherry
it has
ropes.
like that star, um, that like sour. It has that like sour stuff in the middle, and it's like a rope, and it has cherry sweet candy on the outside. Those are so good.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Oh yeah,
Cherry
Kit Kat
rope
is. I really like Kit Kats, but I actually,
candy.
unpopular opinion, I don't like peanut butter. I know everyone else loves peanut butter, but I don't like peanut butter.
Sweet tart ropes?
Yes,
I have
but
not tried them, but now I'm going to.
all they you have to get the cherry flavor one. It's back
Yeah,
so. Oh my god, it's so good.
I will try those.
And
Maybe I'll get some for next Sunday and I'll try them on camera.
yeah, um, that's my favorite.
Kinder Happy Hippos, I love those.
Wait, where are you seeing the Happy Hippo ones?
Robert, he said Happy Hippo chocolates.
Oh, I've never tried Happy Hippo.
I think my favorite chocolate candy is turtles that
Oh,
have the like pecan
caramel.
caramel.
Those are so good with a big glass of milk and just have the turtles. Oh my god, they're like heaven. I'm trying to stay away from candy here, and we're all like.
I know, we're like, oh, the delicious candy.
And I literally just had this too, and this was extra sweet for me because I never drink soda, so like this was like,
Yeah.
so I'm like bouncing right now.
I've been out of tea forever. I like keep going to drink my tea and I'm like, oh, it's gone. No more.
Well, if you want, you can go make some really fast.
I might go make some on our next 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I went and got some coffee. So
Yeah. I think though it's sour gummy candies and turtle for chocolate. Those are my favorite candies.
and I really like matcha flavored stuff. Like matcha flavored Kit Kats are so good.
I've never been a fan of white chocolate. I used to think that yogurt covered raisins were white chocolate covered raisins. And so I always thought white chocolate tasted like the yogurt on the outside of
Yeah,
the raisins. And so when I had white chocolate for the first time, I was like, this is not white chocolate because I was expecting the like yogurt flavor.
yeah, you're expecting that flavor. That's funny.
Like, it's okay. I just, it's not a favorite.
I
I'm glad I'm not alone. Thanks, Samuela. I'm not alone with thinking that the yogurt and white
I
chocolate
haven't had
is
it
the
in
same
years,
thing.
but I like the cookies and cream chocolate bar.
Yep. That was my sister's favorite in high school.
Yeah.
Every birthday, she wanted one of those.
I think if I had it now, it might be too sweet though. Because I remember it being really sweet. I don't really like sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely a sour and salty. I like salty things
Yeah,
more than
I
chocolate.
like chocolate that has like like caramel, like salted caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you had
and
the there's it's not just like a chocolate pretzel. They have like it's pretzel and something else in chocolate. It's like pretzel and caramel in chocolate or something
yeah,
like that. Those
yeah,
ones are good
those
too.
are good. Yeah, I love the like Auntie Anne's. I actually worked at Auntie Anne's for 2 days and got fired.
What'd you get fired for?
Said I was too slow,
Oh my gosh. Bunch
which
of
I was.
crunch. I used to get Bunch of Crunch at the movie theater. Back in the day when it
I
was
don't think
$1 to go to
Robert,
the
you're
theater.
mentioning all these candies I never heard of before.
You never heard of Bunch of Crunch?
Mm-hmm. And I never heard of the hippo one either.
I'm not that much older than you, Bizarre.
Maybe it was just like an area.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. Rob, where did you grow up? If you don't mind me asking. What side of the US? Because I've only lived on the west side of the US. I
Yeah,
visited the east side. Brooklyn? That's way closer to you than to me. Oh no, you were on the west side too. Weren't you in California?
me.
Yeah.
I'm in Tennessee.
But didn't you live in California before?
No, I lived
Um,
in Florida. I'm south.
I don't know
South.
how you lived in California. Still closer to you than to me, so I don't know.
I'm redneck all the way.
Redneck. You just didn't have the good kind of candy.
Right.
What's everybody's favorite drink? Alcoholic or non-alcoholic? Just in general, out of all of the drinks, and don't you dare say water. It's not an answer.
Flavored
Good
water. No,
on you for if you drink water. Drinking water is good, but it can't be your favorite drink. It doesn't count.
trying to think. I mean, I do like coconut water, but maybe like a matcha raspberry iced tea. Um, there's this like melon bubba tea that's like so good. Russ, How do you say that beer?
Weiss.
Well, uh, my favorite beer is Blue Moon with extra orange.
Blue Moon with extra orange.
I squeeze like the whole entire orange inside of it.
Fanta strawberry unsweetened tea from McDonald's. Strawberry unsweetened. Wait, Fanta strawberry unsweetened tea from McDonald's. Lemon iced tea and green tea. Yeah, it's all my tea people. I love all of the Arizona teas. If I'm having like tea in a can or a bottle or whatever, like if I'm not just making my tea with tea bags.
Yeah.
Those are probably like my go-to favorite teas.
I actually had this coconut tea that's really good. I think you would like.
Coconut tea.
It's delicious.
I need to get a new what is it called? I can't think of what it's called, but you put all of your tea stuff into it. It's not like a tea bag, it's like a little clip thing that you put the tea in and you drop it in your
Yeah,
water.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
For all your loose leaf tea, mine broke, and so it doesn't like clamp shut anymore. And so if I put it in my hot water, it just like opens and everything falls into my water. I'm like, oh. But I've never had tea that had any kind of coconut in it. Like I've had fruit teas, but Hacker Shore Weiss beer. Hacker Shore Weiss beer is the correct answer for the best beer ever.
Blue Moon.
I wouldn't know what the best beer ever is. Beer makes me think, funny story. My parents in like Y2K in the year 2000, my parents were like, the whole world's going to end. We have to have all of this food storage, whatever. And we had a whole bunch of like wheat, barley, rice, all these different grains in our basement. Y2K happened and nothing happened.
Same.
So all that stuff stayed in the basement in these big tubs, and then our basement flooded. And after they like got everything out of the basement, it was all like molded and nasty, like all this like we basically had all this like fermented grains or whatever. And so now I don't drink alcohol, as I have said, but just the smell of certain alcohols, I'm like, oh, it smells like my nasty basement. Like,
so you're over there making beer down in the basement.
we're making beers. But not really, because I wouldn't have drank that sludge that was in there. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if the earth came to an end, you might.
It's true. I would drink anything if it was an apocalypse, I'm not going to be like, no, can't drink. I probably wouldn't be on my medication anymore either, so it wouldn't matter.
There's that.
Hot Gimmick. Thoughts on the manga if you have read it. I have not read Hot Gimmick. I've heard it's a hot mess, and I don't usually read many hot messes. I have read one manga that's a hot mess that the Weeb mom recommended me while I was out visiting them, and that was No Longer Heroine, and I have read the first volume of that, and that's the only hot mess manga I've read. Have you read Hot Gimmick?
Yeah, it's like Peach Girl with me that I read it when I was first getting into manga.
Yeah.
And then I reread it the same time I was actually rereading Peach Girl.
Oh, yeah.
I was going back and forth, but ooh, that is a hot mess. I will never reread that ever again in my life, but it's so nostalgic because, it's one of the first manga that I've collected. Have you read the light novel for it? In the light novel, she gets with the other person. That's all I'm going to say.
What? See, and I've talked to some friends about this, about like in love triangle series or whatever. I wish that at a certain point in the series, you could buy like different versions of like, and this is what it would be like if they ended up with this person, and this is what it would be like if they ended up with that person. They kind of did that with like Haruhi Suzumiya. Hey, Tony. Where they like have the Haruhi Suzumiya series where, what is his name? I want to say Kyon, but I don't think that's his name. Anyways, the main character ends up with Haruhi, and then they have another side story where he ends up with Yuki.
Yeah.
Rob's calling me out. Haven't read any of those. I'll get to it. And I
Yeah.
will shout you out when I
Yeah.
read all of those.
I wasn't gonna ruin that much, but
Yeah, Kyon.
read just read the comment.
Which one? The Blade of the Immortal one?
Yeah, the one underneath that. Yeah.
No.
Yep. Well, look,
So it's like Vampire Knight.
Yeah. So let's just say that the light novel is a lot of family drama.
Oh, okay. Hot topic, but not the store. Hot question, hot controversial. So, how do you feel about step siblings in manga when they're like love interests?
See, I don't think that part bothers me. It's just I don't really like a lot of. I know I've said I just talked about Peach Girl and Hot. I'm not much now of high schooler settings.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really get into them.
Yeah.
So a lot of that is just high school, and it kind of bores me. But there are exceptions to high school. But
Yeah.
like the new shoujo that comes out, I'm not much into now.
Yeah, most of it.
Yeah, and I just don't want to try it because it's all high school, and I don't really like high school. But like, I think the reason why I like Peach Girl and all that is because I read it when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So that's why I still, But I don't know. I think the whole entire step sibling things. My take is it doesn't bother me really because they didn't really grow up together.
That's
So,
the thing. That's for me. If they didn't grow up together, I'm okay with it. But if
yeah,
they've been siblings since they were like little, I'm like, I don't care if you're not blood. You grew up together. Like, no.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't.
But then again, like I agree with you, but then
You have some series,
but
right?
no, like I agree with you, but then at the same time, like what if they were just like neighbors that grew up together and they were pretty much like brother and sister, but they were just neighbors. So it's really like in the end, it's kind of just the title.
Are they under the same roof though?
What if they were like right next door?
If they're next door, they're in separate houses, and that doesn't bug me. If they're under the same roof, if they're sharing the same, bathrooms and, whatever, like I can't.
Have you watched? This is way off topic. Have you watched Dexter?
Yes.
Yeah. So you know what happens to Dexter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was strange.
Yes.
I
I was like, I liked Dexter, and then when that happened, I was like, oh.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I still love Dexter. I just was not expecting that. That came out of left field.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch Dexter, but that show gives me nightmares. Like not really nightmares, but just like weird dreams. Like if I watch an episode, that night I will have the weirdest like detective dream of like a murder and someone trying to solve it. Like it's just I don't know. And it would be like every single night that I watch Dexter.
Some people like
Robert said no, pass, no.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
No. So no to step siblings or no to siblings?
No,
Or both.
I don't like it. Yes, like Vampire Night.
Yeah, I can't do the sibling things, and I can't do the step siblings that grew up together.
Yeah.
Samuela keeps bringing up stuff I haven't read. Haven't read it.
I read the first. Okay, I read the first volume of that, and I didn't. Wait,
Diabolic.
Oh no, wait. I'm thinking of a different one. I watched some of the anime for that one, and I actually enjoyed it. It was trash, and it wasn't good at all, but I had fun. That's what that was.
Isn't it based on a game? Like an otome game?
See, I might be getting confused with that one. Because
I think it's
if
based
it's the
on
one I'm
an
getting
otome
confused on,
game.
I read the first volume and I DNF'd it, and I was about to unhaul it, but I kept it because of the art. But if it's the anime that I'm thinking of, then it was hot trash, but I had fun with it. Again,
Yeah, it looks like it's a harem manga that's based on an otome game that was also turned into an anime.
okay. So
The art looks fantastic.
yeah,
Lots of pretty boys.
I think I was going to DNF it, but I think the art kept me.
Something that Bazaar and I were talking about last week when we did our like practice video or whatever is we were talking about how one of my friends was talking about how in manga all the men are very feminine looking and how he felt like it's just like manga is just for girls because it's like all of these girly boys and that's what girls want to see. And for me, it's like I want more like chubby guys, muscular guys, facial hair guys, you know, all this different kind of stuff. The pretty boys are great and good and whatever, but I don't need all my men clean shaven. I'm good with some facial hair or all these other things. Full Metal Panic, I love the manga. Novel I have not read. Gunsmith Cats, I watched the anime. I have not read the manga because once I actually wanted to own the manga, it was out of print everywhere. I'm going to rebuy it. Or not rebuy it. I'm going to buy it when they are doing the re-releases of it. Anime's awesome. Thanks for
Uh,
talking about things that I've actually read and watched.
uh, Full, Me- Full Metal Panic is my favorite anime of all time. Mostly
Of
because
all time?
yeah, mostly because of nostalgia. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, that was the like I got into a lot of anime because of the people I was with, but that was the
Mhm.
first anime I watched that I chose it by myself.
Mhm.
So that's why it's like so special to me.
Yeah.
Um, but I love Full Metal Panic. I'm actually going to read the light novels next month for Light Novel November.
Oh
My friend
nice.
and me are reading light novels for November.
You'll have to
I don't
tell
know how
me how
far I'm
they
going
are
to go.
compared to like the anime and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how far I'm going to get because I read really slowly. So I might just read the first one.
Mhm.
But it's on the first. I think it's the first six are on Audible. But they're like $20 each. So
Oh.
I'm thinking I might get at least the first one to kind of get me started, and then just read them physically.
Yeah.
Of course, I have them, but I have to send them back.
Do some immersion reading. Have the audiobook with the physical book
Yeah,
in front of you.
yeah, and I think if I at least if I'm listening to the first one, I can get into the into the plot, and then I can go because I don't want to spend $20 on each one
Oh
when I
yeah, no.
already got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then what was the other one? Oh, Gunsmith
Gunsmith
Cats. Yeah,
Cat.
I definitely want to get it because it's a classic. Kind of like when they're redoing the Trigun. I really want to get the Trigun editions.
Trigun was a favorite of mine and my brother's growing up. We watched the anime together and then he collected the manga.
Yeah, I actually watched Trigun in the bathtub when I like with no water or anything. I was laying in the bathtub. Okay, like this is gonna be TMI. So pretty much, I went on a date with this guy, and he
Uh-huh.
like turned me down. So my friend came over, and I was crying, and I was in the bathtub for some reason. Keep in mind, this is like in high school,
Yeah.
and so I was in the bathtub, and my friend was in there, and so we put on Trigun, and we
Hmm.
watched Trigun in the bathtub. like in the bathtub, we were both in the bathtub watching Trigun. So that
I
is,
mean, watch anime where you can watch it.
we both had our clothes on. Just just,
I didn't ask. I
just
didn't ask.
I
You
don't know
wrote
why
in the
we're in the
fantasy.
bathtub, but so every single time I watch Trigun, I just think of that and it cracks me up. So
Yeah.
let's see.
I can't say that one. Frieren? Fieren? Fry Fryren.
Yeah.
Beyond Journey's End.
I haven't
The
started that one
the
yet.
manga's really good. I'm really bad because I unhauled it when it was like volume 5 or 6 was out and people were like, "Oh, Free Ren. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Rob. Free Ren. It's spelled weird. No, but I had the first like 5 or 6 volumes, and then somebody was like, oh, it's on permanent hiatus, something, something, something. So I unhauled it. And then it came back like 2 months later. I was like, rude. So now I have to recollect it. But I really liked the volumes that I read. Definitely going to read more of that one. Fabulous. I want more fantasy manga that's not isekai. I've talked about this on my channel. Yes, more. Sword Art Online. I have a love-hate relationship with Sword Art Online because it's an anime that got a lot of my friends watching anime. And so I liked it, but I also didn't. I have not watched Maggie. Cowboy Bebop. I have a funny story about Cowboy Bebop. The very first episode of Cowboy Bebop that I watched was the last episode of Cowboy Bebop. And it was, I like turned on Toonami. I was watching Cowboy Bebop. And I was like, oh, anime, this is so cool. It was the last episode. So I got spoiled the entire series. And so it took me years before I watched the series because I was like, I already know how it ends. I know how it ends. So why am I going to watch it? So yeah, that's my. What about you? Sword Art, Magi?
I was bored out of my mind watching Sword Art Online. I watched the first 7 episodes and DNF'd it and would never go back to that franchise.
Like, no.
Maggie, I want to give a chance to. There's just so many, you know. And in Cowboy Bebop, I'm a huge fan. I have a whole bunch of merch. I'm obsessed with it. I rewatch it like every year. So
Space Cowboys, you can't beat them.
Right?
Outlaw Star, Firefly,
yeah,
Cowboy Bebop. Those are my space cowboy series. I'm like, that's.
Yeah, I unpopular opinion, but I actually like Outlaw Star more than Cowboy Bebop and Trigun. So.
I do too. Outlaw
do
Star is my #1 anime of all time.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, I love Outlaw Star. I have the manga in Japanese because they never printed it in English. It is really my #1 anime of all time. I love Outlaw Star.
I think it would sell really well if they
printed it. I know, me too.
Translated it. That's what I'm saying.
And it's short. I think it's like
3 volumes.
It's 3 volumes, yeah. It's good. And the art's good. It's good. How Do We Relationship? I read the first volume of that and I can't remember if I liked it or not. It's a Yuri title, right?
I have it, but I never read it. I need to get on it.
Yeah, I can't remember if I liked it or not. I think I borrowed it from Shay.
Yeah,
to read
it. It's on the Viz app.
Oh, I could just reread it. I need to get on the app. I don't read digitally very much because looking at screens for too long gives me migraines, but.
Tony, you like the messy manga?
Messy? Oh, I don't know if I'd like it. I'm not. There's a very specific kind of mess that I like, but overall, if it's drama messy, I don't like it.
Oh, I love messy. Give me all the mess. Messier the better. Prison School
is Weeb dad's fave and Weeb mom's like least favorite. I know, I was there. And no, I have not read Prison School or watched it.
Yeah, I'm not planning.
Looking at the covers, I'm like, not for me. Not my jam.
Yeah.
What's your favorite messy manga, Bizarre?
My favorite, Lovely Complex.
Lovely Complex, I haven't read. Say I Love You, I really liked when I read it. I read it and watched the anime, and I liked the manga better than the anime, and I thought it was really cute.
I haven't read either, but I found the Lovely Complex manga for $1 each, so I bought them. Which that's like.
Isn't Lovely Complex done by a BL mangaka?
I don't know.
I swear the creator does mostly BL series. So maybe I'm thinking of something else. I keep grabbing my phone to look stuff up.
My all-time favorite messy BL, I can tell you that. I don't know about my all-time favorite messy. This
Oh no, it's not. Lovely Complex is something totally different. Still haven't read it. What am I thinking of? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I love that mangaka and I have not read that and you recommended it to me forever ago. The
This
Mouth
is
of the
so
King, the
messy.
something something something.
Yeah, it's actually the cornered mouse streams of cheese, and then the second volume is the carp on the chalking the carp on the chopping block jumps twice.
Long, 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 weird titles.
But yeah, so anything by them I love. Like anything they create, I have.
I'm like trying to even think what messy manga I even have. I don't think I have. I think The Devil Does Exist is probably my messiest, but it's not even that messy. I'm like, I have to look at everything I have.
See you tomorrow at the food court. I haven't even heard of that one.
That one's cute. It's a one shot about these two girls that just like meet each other at the food court at their school and they just chat and talk. It's like a slice of life series about like them and their friendship and chatting and whatever. It was really cute. I liked it. Underrated.
I'll have to try it out.
I thought it was going to be like a Yuri title and it had like hints of Yuri in it, but it wasn't. It doesn't like go full Yuri or anything.
Yeah.
Are we still saying Yuri and not like GL?
See,
Because I'm still tripped out on the fact that we don't say Yaoi anymore.
see, my opinion on that is so. I don't want to offend people. I can't say it. I'll tell you after.
No, we can talk about it later.
I
It's
don't want
just
to say
I'm like my whole growing up, it was always Yaoi, and now it's
yeah,
BL, and I don't. I'm like, and
yeah.
Yuri is still Yuri, and then it's like with books, it's like, oh, this is sapphic. Like, why isn't it a lesbian book? If there's gay books, why aren't there lesbian books? Why is it gay books and sapphic books?
See,
Like,
I
I
never
don't
heard that term
understand
before.
the
I never heard the term.
So a messy title is basically something that has a lot of like drama
Hot gimmick.
and messy relationships where it's like a soap opera, but in manga form almost.
Well, we've already talked about hot gimmick. That one's
Yeah. So Hot Gimmick is
yeah.
one of the most popular examples of something that's messy, but people being in love with their cousins or brothers or father that they didn't know or Fruits Basket is not messy. I don't think is there any
True.
relationship in Fruits Basket like that?
I have a good one. Angel
Oh no, I guess
Sanctuary.
there kind of is a little bit in the Soma family.
Yeah, true. Angel Sanctuary. There we go.
Angel Sanctuary is my number one messy manga that will I'm doing a video in the future of manga that will never leave my shelves. Like if I had to get rid of everything and I could only choose 5 series to keep, it's one of my top 5 that I would never get rid of.
Yeah.
Citrus is super messy.
I don't think I'll ever read that one. Oh yeah, Blackbird. It's a good one.
Blackbird, yeah. Citrus I thought was going to be super cute. I went through a phase of like picking up every Yuri title I could find because I want like cute, sweet Yuri manga or whatever. And I literally could not. I, like it's just all these messy titles and Citrus. I was like, oh, this one looks so cute. Oh, it's so drama, messy.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been interested in the Citrus one. But then again, this year I've just now started to really get into Yuri. So or
Yeah.
GL. Um
Here I'll be. I don't know.
uh Run Away With Me Girl is one of my favorites.
Mess.
That one was so good.
Mess. Cheating is a big thing in messy titles too. Cheating and relate familial slash coworkers and bosses and whatever,
Love it.
all that,
Love it.
all
Love it.
that
Love it.
teacher student. It's
Well,
all
not
mess.
all. I don't love that, but I love all the boss. Yeah.
I do like boss employee stuff, but it has to be in a very specific way. So like there can't be a crazy age gap and there can't be um I lost my train of thought because I started reading Tony's comment. Tokyo Tarareba Girls. I have
I
not read
need
that
to read
one.
that
That's by the same person that does Princess Jellyfish, right?
one. Yeah. IDNF with the jellyfish.
You did? I watched the anime and I bought the first manga a long time ago and it got damaged. And so I
I
never finished
love
reading
the
it.
anime so much. The anime is like my favorite. I love the anime, but the manga,
Did it just
Scum's
not go?
Wish.
Scum's Wish. That's one that I read the manga of. And I was so torn because it's very, very messy. But there were parts of it that I really liked. And I was like, oh, do I keep it for these few parts that I like? And I didn't. I unhauled it. Yeah, I know what the word sapphic comes from and like why they use sapphic. I just want to know why we call it sapphic and not lesbian. Like they call gay books gay. They're like, oh, it's a gay novel. But then if it's women, it's sapphic and not lesbian. And that just kind of goes with the same conversation with like, why is Yuri still Yuri, but Yaoi is now BL? Like, I don't understand. That's what I was
Yeah.
talking about with that whole thing. But yeah.
Yeah, and some people getting so offended, like it's like, I don't know. Anyways,
It's just a conversation piece that we're having. We're not trying to step on anyone's toes or say that there's a right way or a wrong way. It's just something that I personally don't understand why the change happened with one side and not the other side.
yeah,
Kind of
I
thing.
completely agree with you.
So, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, we have 1 minute until we hit our next hour.
Woohoo.
Gatekeeping. No gatekeeping. Do we want to do another 20-minute sprint? How you doing for time over there?
Yeah, we can do. Do you want to do like a 15-minute sprint?
Yeah. Let me just adjust to the time over here.
Did you want to start volume? Can I even find volume 6?
Yeah,
Wait.
I have my volume 6 right here. Oops.
I don't know where I put it. Why am I losing this? Oh, sorry. It's like they're literally right in front of me. I can't find it. So did you want to do like wait? How long is the first chapter?
I do not know. The first chapter in the first volume was like almost half the book. Oh, it's pretty short. It's a little bitty baby chapter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah,
So Bizarre and I are gonna read this together. And we'll just do a quick 15-minute sprint. If I can get this back up again. Let's see. There's our kitty. All right. How far did you get, Bazaar?
Made it to chapter 52.
I'm one behind you. I got to chapter 51. It's getting intense.
Oh yeah. So many characters.
I know. How was everybody's 20 minutes? What did we get done? Also, how much longer do you have, Bazaar, before you need to go?
About 15 minutes.
Okay. Sounds good. I can do another 15 minutes before I need to go as well. Still editing?
I can't wait to see it, Tony.
I'm excited. I don't even know what it is. Realm Defense. I don't know what that is. Defense. Hero Legends. Oh, that looks fun.
I don't know if I should bring a book with me tonight or not.
Do you have time to read while you're at work?
Yeah. I might just want to veg though.
Oh man, I can't imagine editing on my phone. I already feel like I'm so slow editing on my computer.
Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't have a computer, so like I always edit on my phone. So
Dang, I don't know how you guys do it. It's so small and you have to like I feel like I have a lot of pauses when I film myself. If I'm not talking to someone, I'll like be talking and then I'll pause and then I'll be talking and I pause. Hold on just 1 second.
then you pause.
Yeah, I film on my phone and then I put it onto my computer and then I edit on my computer. Yeah.
If I knew how to do that, I would, but I have no idea how. So
I've tried editing on my phone like way back in the day and I wasn't great. I feel like I just had like I don't know. When I talk, I sometimes will like pause in the middle of my sentence and then it's just like super awkward pauses that I have to like take out or I'll repeat myself.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I learned sometimes I'll do that, but I'll stop the video right as I'm pausing.
yeah.
Like I'll say my thing and I'll stop it so that way it's more easier just to put the clips together versus trying to edit the clip out.
Yeah.
I think trying to edit the clip out, it's like it drives me insane.
Yeah. My hand I'm like so I've got the what is it called? Muscle memory now for like editing my pauses out. It's like right click, left click, delete, right click, left click, delete, right click, left click, delete. I'll point wherever you want me to, Rob. That way, this way. Subscribe, comment, go give this person a follow. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I'm like, comment down below because you don't know where to comment. It's always
Oh,
down
it's down
there.
there. So did you next Sunday
Yes.
want to read this?
Yes.
Finish it.
Yep. We will read The Telltale Heart. Bum 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 bum. I actually saw a funny meme about The Telltale Heart that I will have to send to you after we read it since you haven't
Okay.
read it before.
And I'm
So
off next Sunday, so we can go. So it's free.
we can do a longer one, shorter one.
Do a shorter one, longer one. We can do one in the morning, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm free next Sunday.
How are you guys feeling about this sprint? The amount of time when we're doing it? Would you rather it's earlier in the day? We're doing Sunday because I can never do sprints during the week, and so I always miss um, the Manga Sprint Squad sprints, and I feel sad and left out. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it on Sunday because that's when I can actually do it with people. But yeah, I do most of my filming and editing on Sunday because I just have an entire day to do whatever.
Yeah. Back when I was making when I had a schedule, I would always uh, edit on Sundays.
Yeah.
Well, I would edit on Saturday night, and then I'd post on Sundays. So
Hmm. I usually film, edit on Sundays, and then I schedule it to like post throughout the week. More than 3 minutes. Sorry, I didn't know if it was actually going to work or not. So that's why there was such short notice. We'll give a heads up earlier next time now that I think I know how to do everything, except for sharing it on your channel at the same time. That's another thing that we need. Oh, no, we figured out we have to have a subscription for that. So never mind.
which we are working on.
We'll be on your channel next week.
Okay.
So anybody who wants to join, it will be on Bazaar's channel next week. And then the week after that, it'll be on mine since we can't stream on both channels at the same time. Yet. That's all I'm going to say. I'm like, what is his name? Tom. Who's the actor that plays Spider-Man who always gives spoilers for all the movies?
I don't know names.
I don't know what his name is.
All I know is he's on.
The new Spider-Man, the new actor that plays Spider-Man, he gets in trouble because he always spoils everything. He gives spoilers.
Yeah, that was so funny. I watched that, and then
He
he's like,
leaks information. But yeah, looks like we got about 6 more minutes. And then we're going to take off. Bazaar needs to go to work. I need to eat. And maybe try to get some editing in tonight.
"Do you have any video plans coming up?"
So I'll check the tracking number. Oh, yes, I can. I can check it on my phone. And I can check it on the actual receipt because I keep all the receipts.
Yeah, I have a merch haul coming up. Of all the merch that I got in the last year, so that's going to be fun.
Heck yeah.
And
I want more merch than I have, but I
no,
always
no,
tell myself, I'm like, okay, either I could get $20 of merch or I could get a manga.
yeah, don't ever start getting merch. It's a trap.
Oops.
I am more selective than I used to be, so that's at least I'm doing that. But yeah, the merch haul coming, and then I'm gonna make a vlog for this month.
Mhm.
Stuff. And then I have to refilm a buy bar burn for Instagram. I didn't like the one I made, so I'm going to refilm that one.
Refilm a what?
A buy, borrow, burn.
Buy,
Borrow, burn.
borrow, burn.
Yeah, buy, borrow, burn.
I kept hearing buy, bar, burn. I was like, bar?
Yeah, I can't pronounce my R's.
I have horrible hearing. I actually have to get my hearing checked again because I might have to get hearing aids. My right ear is really, really, really bad. So,
I also, I had to go speech therapy because I can't say my R's. I still can't say them.
Tony, I'm going to message you after I get off so that I can grab the actual physical receipt. I actually had a problem with somebody else's package that was from the same post office that I went to. The person working there put the wrong address on the like sticker that they put on, but I had written the correct address. And so, yeah, so it might be the same issue that they had last time. And if it is, then I'll just call the post office and explain to them that they need to go off of the address that I wrote on the package and not whatever they typed in. But I will double check the one that I have on the receipt because looking on it online, it's also giving me an error. Sorry about that. What you looking at, Bizarre?
This was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
I can't wait till next Sunday.
Thanks for being so patient with me and all of my trying to figure things out. We've been talking about this for weeks. It's my fault. It's because I always am like, let's do it at this time. Wait, no, this time. Wait, I can't figure out how those things work. Oh, I can't log into my Instagram. All my passwords were changed.
and you're also a perfectionist too. So like with me, I'm like, let's just go on and it just be like blow up in smoke. It's fine.
Yeah.
But then you're like, no, we have to figure this out first. I'm like, okay.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah, I was like, but we need to figure out how to do this thing and do that thing, and I don't know how to do this. It's okay. It's been a lot easier to just learn as we go, and having Tony and Mark there telling us like, click this and do this thing. I'm like, oh, live assistance.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the timer on before next.
I can show you how I did it. So, heart, Rob.
Yeah, I had fun with everyone in the comments. We had a lot of people in the comments.
I know.
So thank you for
no trolls.
Thank you for interacting with us, everyone.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Really appreciate you guys. And we'll see you next Sunday on, I did it again, on Bizarre's channel.
And we will give you an
I'll learn
update
how to point.
We'll give you an update on what time on Saturday, so you'll have the whole day.
We will do that. And I will see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.